Well, hello and welcome to your midweek update for Wednesday, August 5th. I want to start by extending a very big thank you to Chris Toth. Those of you who were here on Sunday got to hear Chris share what was on his heart about current events and about our response to them as Christians and what the Bible models for us. And I just want to say a big thank you. I know that the response has been overwhelmingly positive, and it was a challenge I think that was needed in this time and suited to everything going on. So I want to say a big thank you to Chris for stepping into the negative space. That is an underappreciated thing that he has been able to provide for us, and I know that God has already used it in such great ways. So thank you very much, Chris. I also want to say a big thank you to everyone who volunteered in any way, big or small, with putting on the service on Sunday. Under the best of circumstances, it's a tough thing to do. And without me being here kind of coordinating things, I know it couldn't have been easy. And I know the kind of stress and anxiety and chaos that can happen. So I want to say a big thank you particularly to Brandon Carter, but as well to everyone who was involved in things. Ushers, sound people, media people, worship team, everyone. It takes an army of people, and I'm so very grateful for the amount of people willing to step up and help out and fill that negative space. So thank you. Along with that, I will say for this coming Sunday, as always, as you've seen the last 3 weeks, really want to encourage everyone to RSVP for the service. With us getting now into August, which I know seems like it shouldn't be true, but it is. With getting into August now, after the long weekend, we anticipate now that the numbers for our Sunday service will slowly start to increase. And of course, we have a cap that if we hit that, we have to close the doors at that point and not allow others in. And so the only way to guarantee a spot for you is to go online and RSVP ahead of time. If you can't do that, call me, email the church office. I will add you to that list, and we'll make sure that there's a spot reserved for you in the sanctuary. So anyone in the sanctuary, please, if you are able, let us know you're coming ahead of time so we can plan. It helps us out immensely. As I mentioned, I was away. I was away at a family event. It was great to be able to go home and see my nieces and nephews and my sisters and my parents, and I am so very grateful for everyone who stepped in. I am now back in the office, though, so I want to make clear that I am available to you. If you called or emailed and I was unable to respond, if it's emails, give me a couple of hours and I will be getting back to you today. If you called and I wasn't in the office here, if you called the church, please call me back or call my cell phone, get a hold of me. I am back and in full swing of things, so I want to be available to you if you are looking for me or if you're needing something. The last thing I want to mention is another thank you, and this is one that probably should have come a lot sooner. But I want to say a big thank you to Kyla Dietrich. As many of you know, Kyla is our children's ministry coordinator for our church, and she fills this job in a volunteer capacity. And having worked with her now for a few months, I can confidently tell you that this is no small job. This takes an incredible amount of work, particularly with COVID, and Kyla has been putting in tireless hours. And it's a thankless job. Coordinating children's ministries is such an important thing for who we are as a church. Family ministries is a large part of our identity as a church. It's a part of any church, and it's incredibly important. We have a clear biblical mandate to be investing in emerging generations. But in our church in particular, we have a special place for children. And Kyla works tirelessly. And right now is a very busy season for her. She managed to get children's ministry up and running during a global pandemic, all while coordinating day camps during a global pandemic at the same time. And so that's your reminder as well about day camps. If you have kids or grandkids or neighbors, check out our day camps, which are coming very shortly, just in a few weeks here. And I know they're filling up quickly, so contact Kyla or go on the website and register now. We have camps for all ages, and we're doing it in safe, appropriate ways, but we're very excited. But Kyla has been working tirelessly. And so I want to highlight her today, and we're going to be doing this a little more. We're going to be highlighting some of our ministry people. And I just want to say a huge thank you to Kyla, because she works tirelessly. So if you see Kyla this week or you're talking to her, I really encourage you, as much as is appropriate given the circumstances, to encourage her. Normally I would say go up and give her a hug, maybe not do that these days, but a word of encouragement and a thank you, particularly if you're a parent and you have children, you know how valuable this ministry is. And so to Kyla and her team, a big, big thank you. Well, that's all I have for this week. Things are gearing up for the fall, and you'll be hearing more about some things shortly. But in the meantime, I hope you have a wonderful week, and God bless you.